Let's talk about microplastics and breast milk. I'm going to tell you how microplastics get into breast milk, as well as how to reduce the amount that your baby ends up ingesting. Microplastics are really bad. They cause obesity, diabetes, cardiovascular disease, as well as a lower cognitive performance in children. So all liquids, including breast milk, get microplastics from lots of different sources. Specifically when it comes to breast milk, number one, the more microplastics that a mother ingests, the more that will be in her breast milk, if she's even able to lactate at all, because microplastics are linked to a low milk supply. Number two is how that milk is pumped, right? Is it PVC tubing? Is it silicone, right? Those things do make a difference. Number three is how that milk is stored, right? Is it in glass jars? Is it in disposable plastic little bags? Number four is glass versus plastic bottles. Obviously, plastic bottles put microplastics into your baby, right? There have now been a number of studies that look at mothers, right, and their own behaviors and how that influences the amount of microplastics that goes into the breast milk. In that study, 40% of the participants had microplastics in their breast milk. They used plastic food packaging. They ate more seafood and shellfish. They drank plastic bottled water with higher frequency. And they used supplements to stimulate their breast milk supply. Now, this one, it's unclear whether or not the microplastics that were in their breast milk came from the supplements, or if they were using supplements because they were having trouble lactating because of microplastics to begin with. Mothers who adhered to good hygiene practices, including frequent hand washing immediately after feeding, and using dedicated underwear washing products, were significantly less likely to detect microplastics. So ultimately, what are you going to do to reduce the amount of microplastics in your breast milk? Number one thing is you have to reduce the amount of microplastics that you are ingesting, right? So breastfeeding is a gift. And yes, there are microplastics in breast milk. Well, guess what? There's lots of microplastics in infant formula too. It is inescapable. There is no form of feeding your baby that will involve no microplastics. Never going to get to zero when it comes to microplastics. However, your breast milk has lots of really good beneficial bacteria that is going to build up their gut microbiome and their immune response. To reduce the amount of microplastics in your breast milk, the number one thing is to reduce the amount of microplastics you ingest. So yeah, don't drink out of disposable plastic water bottles. Stop doing it. That has been shown to be your biggest dietary source of microplastics over and over again in tons of studies. And now specifically in the breast milk study, that has shown to be true, right? Number two, you want to reduce the amount of ultra-processed foods that you're eating. That has also been found to be a massive source of microplastics. Next, you want to reduce the amount of seafood and shellfish that you're consuming. That has shown to be a huge source of microplastics. And again, try and switch into glass like Pyrex containers if you can, or even just your own ceramic bowls instead of plastic food containers. And in regards to storage, you want to try and avoid disposable plastic breast milk bags if you can. Now, your breast milk is liquid gold. So if you already have your breast milk in plastic storage bags, that's okay. Just be mindful of how you defrost it. Do not heat that up. So instead, you want to slowly defrost until you can take the breast milk out of that plastic bag, right? Even if it's still an ice chunk. All right?